Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at this problem, same from the last one. This question was gotten from cosehero.com. So in this question, we are asked to evaluate the function for the given values. So as you can see, we are given the values from A to D. So we are asked to evaluate this function. So how do we go about this? Very easy. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive into action. So the first step we'll be taking is let us understand the function itself. So what are these brackets that we're seeing? What are they for? So the function, this bracket stands for a function we call the floor function. So then what is the floor function? When you see the floor function, when you have to find the floor function of z, the floor function of z is the nearest integer, or we call it the whole number that is less or equal to the value of z. So for example, let's look at some examples and see. Let's use numerical value. So if you ask to find the floor of 5, the floor of 5 is 5. Why? Because it is the nearest whole number that is equal to 5 in this aspect. So another one is the floor of 2.897. The floor of 2.897 is 2. Why? Because it is the nearest whole number that is less or equal to 2.897. So which is 2. 2 is the nearest whole number. If you are saying 3, 3 is bigger than 2.897. So by definition, the nearest whole number that is less or equal, it can be less than that value itself, or it can be equal to it. So the same thing, 3.23, the floor of 3.23 is 3. So same reason, and so on and so forth. So then the notation for floor, this one we are seeing a double square bracket in this one. We might see another notation where they use just a bar with and underneath with it. This is what I'm saying. This open floor. So the other bracket, the other notation is also represents floor function. So with understanding this now, let's dive into the main action now, so we can solve this question easily now. So moving to step 2 now. Step 2 is just to insert the value for x. Insert our value for x into the function. Then we find the floor of the numerical value of that function. So that's it. So for the first one, A now, so you have to find k of x, that is x in this aspect is 1/3. So when we start this into the full function, it gives us 5/3, and the floor of 5/3, which is 1.67, is what? 1, because 1 is the nearest whole number that is less or equal to 1.67. So same thing goes for the B. We are given x as minus 2.2. Then when we start it, we are going to have the floor of minus 3.4, which is what? Minus 4. You know, when you come to negative aspect, minus 3 is greater than minus 4. 0 is greater than minus 1. Minus 1 is greater than minus 2. So minus 4 is definitely less than minus 3.4. So if we choose minus 3, in this aspect, minus 3 is greater than minus 3.4. So can we get it now? So that's why it is minus 4. Then same thing for 1.3. The floor of x when x is 1.3, that is the floor of 3.6 is 3. So that's it. Then for the last one, the floor of k 2/3, that is, so the floor of that will be floor of 2.33, that is, it will give us 2. So that is it. Very straightforward, no wasting of our time. So this brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe.